Okay, we're going to try something new this month for the knots and rigging section of the Downy Fly Fisher newsletter. We are going to tie the perfection loop. We're going to tie it two different ways for two different applications. The first application of the perfection loop is going to be for a loop-to-loop connection with your leader to your fly line, and this would be the knot that would be tied in the butt section of your leader, and then you would loop that to your the loop in the end of your fly line. So here is our butt section right here. There's the tag end, as you can see, and you start by just making a simple loop with the tag end of the butt section passing behind the standing part of your leader. So you see how that loop forms. You just make a loop, and it would come right out at a right angle like that. Okay, and now you make a second loop by passing in front of your first loop, and then once again pinching with your left thumb and forefinger. Okay, so now we have two loops. This is loop 1, this is loop 2, and we have our tag end once again coming out of the right side. Now, basically one of the last steps of the knot is to take this tag end, and you're actually going to pass it now through the first and the second loop that you made, pass it right down the middle of those, and pinch again. Okay? Now, to finish the knot off, you actually reach through the back of loop 1, and you grab loop 2 and pull it through. So it would look something like this. And then you will see as you start to do this that you can adjust the size of your loop. Now, this knot is not secured right now, obviously. You do not secure this knot by pulling this tag end here. That would weaken the knot. You pull the standing part of your butt section of your leader right here and your loop. So oftentimes what I do is I'll grab my hemostats and I'll put them in my loop just so I get a nice good grip, and the hemostats are smooth so you're not going to fray anything. And then, as always with every knot, moisten that knot, and after it's good and moist, go ahead and pull on the hemostats or the loop and the standing part of the line, not on the tag end. You can see I have nothing to do with that tag end. Okay, now one of my favorite parts of this knot. You know this knot is tied correctly if the tag end is sitting at a right angle to the standing part of your line, and you can see that it's doing that right there. Okay, so that knot is tied correctly. It's a very strong knot. I've seen people rate it at 100%. I don't know if I believe that, but I have never seen it below 90. And it is a very strong knot. Go ahead and clip that off, and you can see one of the main reasons this loop is great and why it's called the perfection loop is because it is a perfect loop. Most loops either cock to the left or to the right, and this loop does not. It flows from the butt section perfectly straight like that. And that is the perfection loop.